is nothing like it.
So you title the short, giving a woman, a woman on the picking up a woman on the roadside or something like that, and then they're all like, it's ad sustainability. You're gonna get limited monetization. So then you change the title to, a stranger gets a ride, and then they're all like, you're now greenlit, buddy. Way to go. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, I guess it's all about the wording or the hoarding. Anyway, morning. I don't know. Do I feel better? A little bit. My stomach don't feel much better today. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Hell of a bug. Sometimes bugs can last anywhere from like 7 to 10 to 14 days, right? Like, I don't know. Depending on what kind of bug you got. Yeah, I got a good one this time. Well, that was a close one. Anyway, classic. It was a classic close one. I don't know. I got that going for me, though. My only question is, why does it have two? You think this could be modified to smash cans one at a time, real slow like this? You guys know I'm good with my hands, right? Ladies. I love the smell of burnt hair in the morning. But the point is, you think we got $25 or $30 back here? Because I had Miss Amy ask her girlfriend if she would drive her and the boys down to the Children's Dental Center this morning if I gave her $25 or $30. And she said, sure. So that's where they're at. And I was like, okay, I'll have it by the time you get back. I don't know. Do you guys think I'm going to have it by the time they get back? I mean, I added some bike tires and... Pardon me. I thought that booger was aluminum, man. That's a big tin helmet on top of that thing. Anyway, it's all... Oh, so sticky. I think that's a breast pump. Anyway, ladies. Yeah, no, the classic catch on the thing there was... see, the internet bill, it's been in Pop's name, but I've been paying it, right? And then finally it went up. It was $61 a month, which was quite a bit for internet, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know how much internet is. It should be free. Anyway, but the thing is, I got the bill today and it said 76, and I was like, whoa, hold on here, Coachies. That's just not gonna fly. So I called him, like, hey man, we got to get this thing switched out of your name because I think I should qualify for some sort of a discount because I'm a bum. I get the bum discount. But anyway, so I had to call, and they were all like, we got to speak to him. And I'm all like, but he don't even live here, bro. I didn't say bro. Nobody says bro. I mean, you know who says bro. But anyway, I was all like, my guy, my Indian pal. I think his name was Steve, but it wasn't, if you know what I'm saying. So anyway, we'll just refer to him as Mike. Mike was on the phone with Mike, but he had to call Mike to get verification. It was 3 Mikes, right? Anyway, the guy's name was not Mike. Anyway, far from it. The point is, he's all like, well, we're going to have to do a credit check. And I was like, that's me shaking in my boots. Credit check. There ain't no credit to check, Mike. And then he said, I see a previous bill here, or a previous, like, whatever. I never had nothing in my name. I ain't never had nothing in my name. It's kind of hard to have anything in your name when you're bum. But anyway, the thing is, he's like, oh, we were able to erase that or something. I forget the words he used, but it's like, that's funny because I don't think that ever existed, but good thing you took care of it for me, Mike. Anyway, so I got it switched, and he said that they're going to do another year-long promotion and bring it down from 76 to 68. Which I was like, you know? I mean, it was 61, 68, so it went up $7. I don't know. It is what it is, right? Everything's gone up $7. Seven's a nice round number. That used to be what we were getting per pound for steel, and then it went down to 6.75 cents a pound. And then the last time we were there, it was only at 6. It's not a far cry from 4. It can happen. Anyway. Are we glad it's Wednesday? It's like vitamin C and stuff, but look, don't that look fancy? Look at that. Look at that training type action. That's some fancy training type action. It's like an octopus. Anyway, I put the bend on some, and then some I didn't, and then we're starting to. Was that an ant? You're smoking ants, man. Anyway, probably, but anyway, yeah. So right on. Oh, look, they added to my compost pile. Thanks, guys. Or gals. I'm not sure who did that one. Anyway, it's Wednesday, but we're out of gas, and whatever we make, I gotta pay it forward, so not really paying it forward. I'm paying the Uber. Which, as it turns out, is a funny story in and of itself, because Miss Amy had mentioned that maybe her friend might possibly would like to move in here and share in the duties of household things. I was like, yeah, but then I was like, nah. So I mean, you might think I'm not the greatest person, but I'm pretty stupid. I guess I am, because I should have been like, yeah, right on. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it was yeah, they were all like, yeah, totally. And I was like, you're serious? And they were like, yeah. I was like, when do we start? But then, no. Anyway, oh shit, here, let me punch it in real quick. Where do you think they're going? Missoula? Anyway. That's pretty nosy, man. That's also not good. The general public shouldn't have info like that. We don't need to know where that plane's going. Why would we care? Wait. I thought a car was going up the street. I wonder if there's an app we can punch in their license plate and figure out where they're going. Nosy motherfucker. We made it home last night. Let's see if we can get to the yard and back. And if we make it back, we'll play musical tires. Excuse me. I'm a little snotty still. Did we do it? Well, we did it. We got $31. It's 6 cents a pound, like I said. That's the tale I told. Anyway, I wasn't lying. Yeah, so I told her we'd give her 25 or $30. I made 31, so I could give her 25 and keep $6, but we ain't going nowhere on $6. So I made $1 yesterday, and then I found this thing and that thing and this thing and that thing and those things. So if we can do something with any of that, I'll push out another scooping video. If not, we're just stuck until somebody picks something up. There's bowling balls. People use bowling balls in their gardens, Mr. Scrappity. They'd probably like this one in their garden. It's never been drilled. It ain't got no holes in it. I guess that's a spot for a hole, but you can't put your thumb in it. or your fingers. You guys want it with some tires? I mean, I myself would prefer not to, but I think this is where we're at in life. I'm just saying. None left behind. Come on now. Work with me. Push, pull, or drag. Welcome to Abortion City. No, I'm just kidding. This is tire Scrappity's shop, something like that. Anyway. Oh. Don't roll very well in the rocks. Pop the brake on, so I don't think she'll go nowhere. Put some distance between that tire and the ground. Doesn't feel loose. Hold on. There's definitely some play in that. Some 3 to 6 play. Or 3 to 9. Yeah, that's going to be 3 to 9. When you grab it here and here, there's a little wiggle. Wonder if it's that hub. And why does it seem like the brakes is hanging up? Maybe it ain't. Kind of seems like it might be. Oh, let me stick my stupid head in here. Well, I don't know. Oh! What do you guys think? You're the mechanic, not me. Does that play? Definitely some movement. Let's check the other side. That's that hub. God damn it. If a man had a buggy, he could hook it up to its Explorer and keep working. You get it up to around 50, feels like fucking tires gonna fall off. You get going about 70, seems like it might, so I don't know. It ain't got no gas in it. Tires falling off. Done for now. If you'd like to drop down to the comment section and thank Pops for Mr. Scrappity, well, not like on my behalf, but anyway, I had him, we put a call into the man, I guess. Anyway, I should probably just call him myself, but I'm a pussy. I am. Don't tell nobody though. Anyway, I don't know. Nervous Nelly, that's my name. Yeah, I think that hub's done. When I purchased them, it was 7 lugs. I figured is 7 lugs not mean heavy duty? Like that's what 7 lugs means, right? Is HD. So like, and not like the kids are all like HD, speedy spook, bossy cookie, whatever, sussy bookie. You know, I mean, a 7 lug wheel bearing hub assembly goes on a F-150 HD. That's what I got. Turns out it wasn't heavy duty, because that's what the man told me. He's all like, you know these things got to be heavy duty, right? And I was all like, again, I'll reiterate. I was all like, what the hell does that mean? You know? Anyway, that means if you don't buy the right part, you ain't gonna get, I don't know, when did I do that? Did I get a year out of it? If that? 8 months? I don't know. So, but, yeah, I don't know. Nothing we can do about it at the moment. So I told Pops, I was like, if you want to call the man and tell him I'm up that creek and see if there's any type of payment plans we can get on. I've done ran my credit once this morning. There's no use in doing a credit check. We could go ahead and save that $6 and put that towards. I don't know what to do. I give up. And they say, I don't know how you keep going, Mr. Scrap. I don't either. I don't know. Somehow I managed to put my underwear on and frolic around. I don't know. I have no idea. You think I could get you guys to sign my petition to have the cash man not retire? It's gonna suck when he does, I'm telling you. He said bring her in. Well, he said bring her in Friday. Today's Wednesday. Today's day's Wednesday, I think. Anyway, it's been a long week, man. So she's done working for the week, I guess. Anyway, I mean, we could probably keep driving it, but I'm telling you, the tire don't feel good, man. Does not feel good at all. It's literally rattling the wagon. It feels like it's jumping. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess he's going to put us on the cash man payment plan type action. And I thank you, sir. That's all I can say. She'd be parked here for 6 months. So, anyway, yeah, what's wrong with this thing? I thought it cleaned up fairly nice. It's like a tiki wood sort of thing. It's apparently got a little dog squirt on the side, but I mean, that'll dry out. It's got wheels on it. It's any item with wheels on it. What I didn't understand is there's no, I get you can just grab it like, you know, here's a handle, here's a handle, here's a handle, but there's no handle, you know, like most doors have a handle. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it's super clean. The little magnet guys work, catch the doors, you know. Yeah, like, see, shouldn't they get the screw? Shouldn't there be a knob on the other side of that? You would think, right? See, like here, there's nothing, and something, and nothing. Anyway, you know, you give me $10. And what about these guys? You know, we got these cushions are fabulously clean and real soft and comfy. Got an ant on it. I knocked him off 5 minutes ago. If you know, you know. Anyway. Yeah, what I'm saying is, like, it's a nice set, man. Now, granted, these out here don't really match it. But the cushions match, so it makes a set. And then this thing, look, it's like a thing. It's like a cage. My guess is you put shoes in it, but I could be wrong. Anyway, so nothing's moving. They got rid of a mower. Yeah, I don't see no mowers. Well, Miss Amy moved a mower yesterday. That's how we've been surviving. But anyway, that was yesterday's day. Today's day. And so far it sucks. We're just gonna rock it till she rolls. Anyway, no, I mean I gotta take at least what I got of the non-ferrous. I got nothing. I can't sit here with nothing in my pocket. I mean, I got my hand in my pocket, ladies. Anyway, no, said bring her in there Friday. But then that leaves me in a position of I gotta get moms or pops or somebody to give me a ride back home because I gotta get the truck down there. And yeah. Anyway, so I don't know. Oh, here's a fun part of her story. So they only do one of the very few places that takes the children's insurance is the Children's Hospital Network, and they only do walk-ins. So to get an appointment, you have to do a walk-in. So that's what they did, right? And then they got down there, and that's where they've been. And then they tell her, well, we only do trauma. What? At this point, the whole experience has been fairly traumatic. I wish I would have been there to explain this. Anyway, needless to say, Miss Amy being Miss Amy, got him some appointments scheduled. Thank God. Anyway, yeah, so. But then we got to go back downtown for the first appointment, of which then they will schedule it out to a off-campus facility, which I think the last time was up in Westchester, which is where the truck doctor's at. I don't know. Anyway, that's ironic, right? But the moral of the story is it sucks being me, I guess. I don't know. What about biscuits?
What?
The dog biscuit?
Yeah.
What about her?
Dog biscuit.
Dog biscuit. No, I mean the dog biscuit, not a dog biscuit.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
I don't know, dude.
What?
Huh? Anyway, this guy, right? So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little bit of non-ferrous down the road, and like I said, it really feels bad once you get up to about 50. There's been a time or two where I've went around a corner and it does it feel, I mean, you feel like it almost like you slide, you know, like but I don't think it was a slide because it felt more like, did the wheel do this? I don't know, man. It's kind of scary. That's why I mentioned it, because it's only been getting worse. Anyway, we're still here. I don't know how you do it, Mr. Scrappity. I don't either. That's what they said. That's what I said. You know, I don't know. It's like, it's just the most difficult questions that I'm faced with daily. Like, should I wake up this morning? You know? I don't know. Anyway, should we wipe out this toy box before we drag it around front? Perhaps we could at least get that out. Is that a spider? Ew. At least he's not. He's expired. He's expired. Ah, 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 ah. Anyway, um, is that an ant stuck to something? He's all like, no, save me. Ew, get off me. What the hell? Okay, anyway, good enough. I'm just going to send it. Operation No Clean Little Teaks Toy Box type action is a go. Anyway, yeah, but yeah, we're faced with these tough decisions like, where'd the scooper go? We're gonna have to find that thing. And also, I took that little bit of non-ferrous I had out there, but had to put $40 in the gas tank. So basically, just right back where I started before I left. Except I've got gas in my wagon, but my wagon's about to break down. So it's like we're in some sort of pretzel. No, I'm just kidding. It's a noodle. Anyway, I think it's gonna be the wheel bearing. Could be a ball joint. Could be the whole fucking thing. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic, but I know a guy who. Well, I believe he is, and I believe he knows several good ones. Most of them work for him. Ooh, I was gonna move that can, but that's a lot of bees. I need to move that can. I can't leave that there with people coming up there by the front porch. That's very it's unethical of me. Is that the correct terminology? No, I didn't think so. I'll go ahead and use it anyway. Here, you want to watch me do some my girl type action? Oh, Jesus. Bombs away. Eat out there, guys. We're having guests over. It's Larry's cousin. I'm just kidding. He lives in Toledo. But, yeah. So, I'm going to move this toy box for a 20 spot. But I'm saying, I'm about to half tempted to just go on out today and just maybe take the back roads or just keep her right around 55 or 60. Or cross your fingers and cross your toes if you're able. Let's hope the toy box lady doesn't show up before I can go out there and get that. That's not the little box by the door. That's the big box on the sidewalk. What's with these people? Shh. Okay, very good. I'm giving this away. This is gonna go free Ben Willie. Whatever that thing is. This is going out here in a second. Goodness gracious. Look, it's Miss Amy and her partner. Wrong box, dude. Jesus. Anyway, let me drag this thing around.
A little slow tonight, isn't it?
And it's Thursday, and you get some double feature type action, I guess. Not that it matters that it's Thursday, because we can't wagon in the wagon. The wagon is not the wagon's not wagoning at the moment. The wagon. But anyway, I should have bought a van, I guess is what somebody's trying to say. I don't know. Anyway, but the point is, god damn, it's early, right? And also, god damn, it's just one thing after another. But anyway, yeah, so we'll just vlog away today. At some point, we've got to try to get her across the interstate. And, we'll get her dropped off this evening. I'm supposed to bring it in Friday. I'm just going to try to get it dropped off this evening, I think. I don't know. Because I don't know what's happening Friday. I think Miss Amy has appointments. I don't know. So needless to say, I did a little bit of the picking up from the porch myself yesterday, and I post for, to me, a $20 bill is a $20 bill, you know, and but Miss Amy, she usually she'll drag a little bit more out of stuff, you know, and but the point is, she was like, oh, so you're doing failed now? And I'm all like, no, but you weren't here, you know, and I'm about to not have my buggy, wagon, whatever the truck is broken, you know, so I can't, like, make any money. So the point is, I'm just trying to do what I can do with what I had at the moment to put myself in a position to where I was not pulling lint out of my pockets I don't know. Do you think I'll get it back by Monday? Same day service? I don't know. The man's been pretty damn good about same day service. I mean, I don't want to say that because nobody said that to me, but I mean, I don't know. Like I said, cross your fingers and cross your toes if you're able. And if you're not able, then maybe you drive a scooter. I'm just saying, that's pretty weird, you know. But another thing, it's Thursday, and it sucks because I wanted to go out today. I wanted to go out yesterday, but I don't know, man. I kind of I've been getting the feeling like on the interstate, like when I'm coming back, we usually, you know, there's a bunch of stuff in the back of the truck, so like people have a tendency to like not ride behind the scrap man, you know. But I've been noticing that like even on the way up there on the interstate, if I look in the rear view, it seems like people are staying a fur piece back away from me, like more than usual. And it's kind of making sense now because it feels like that right front tire, it's bouncing up and down. That's the only way I can describe how it feels. I mean, it feels shaky loose, but it also feels like it's bouncing up and down way more than it should. So much so that it's making like, you know, like my pop can and stuff in the, like you got the little jack under the back seat there, and you can hear it just rattling, you know, from all the bouncing ladies. Anyway, the point is, look, it's Ralph. The man has no respect though. I mean, the street's completely blocked. It's completely blocked. We can't get around him. I'm on a schedule. I got kids to pick up. I gotta get back to school. What am I supposed to do? I mean, one can only assume, oh look, half of it fell down. But yeah, one can only assume it helps prevent, you know, slight light leakage. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Hey, I was looking at these doors. I think they're about $60, $65 a piece at the store. You know, for a 36 by 80 inch classic screen tie. Huh. It's not screen tight, it's screen tie. Anyway, it's never drilled. Hinges, knob, none of it. Anyway. It's a decent set. Why nobody wants it? I got an idea, guys. I mean, we should try to get a little trailer or something, you know? That way, if anything would happen to the truck, we could pull it around. Let's go find a wall or something we can bang our head into. Mr. Micro rising, gotta keep on rising. Anyway, what do you know about some micro rising and some yeah. apples and bananas. Actually, those are oranges and bananas. But anyways. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been muttering about, putzing about, being a putzer, muttering, puttering, mutzing about. Anyway, I'd like to have a hoop house, you know? Just some of that thick, clear plastic or something, and just a hoop house. But I don't have any hoops. But what I did have was part of this old bunk bed frame that came out of a storage locker some time back, and some 2x4-esque type lumber that we have. Look, it sits on there just fine. Anyway, still can't breathe for nothing. But yeah, I don't have any hoops. I don't have any of that thick, clear plastic neither. I got this. It's a thing. I built it. Anyway, see, you can tell, cause right there, and right there, we made sure to split every log evenly. Oh, what do they call that? It's natural grain or whatever. Live edge. Live edge. Ha. Yeah. See, to properly properly split your lumber, you want to obtain that live edge. I'm just saying. Anyway, so I don't got no hoops and I ain't got no plastic neither, so I've yet to have a greenhouse, but I got a shit shed with a window in it. But that's not big enough. I need a whole house that's green. But anyway, I was thinking about using that darn screen door if nobody picks it up, and we can mount it right here, you know? And then eventually we'll... But it can't have a flat top. I almost think I built it too high. Do you think that's too high? I don't know. I think if I hoop house it, it won't be too high. It could, I don't know, whatever. This is what I've been doing today. And then I guess at some point, once I get the rest of them home from the schoolhouse here, I'm going to drive that pickup truck, or what's left of it. And I don't know if, am I dropping it at Pop's and he's going to take it over in the morning, or am I just taking it over there this evening and going to put the, did they have a key drop? I don't know. They might still be open by the time I could get down there and just leave the key. I don't know what's happening, but we're going to take this pickup truck down there to see the one and only Mr. Scrapped for Cash. So if you haven't subscribed, you should go ahead and subscribe to him. And if you're having any issues with your automobile, well, you could go ahead and give him a visit. Also, if you're interested in a trunk, I've got one of those. Anyway, it's hot out here. Going back inside. Gotta leave again here in a few minutes. But anyway, it's a thing, and I did it. It's, I don't know, whatever. I'll be damn glad to get her fixed. We're becoming a left lane liability here, folks. Just a weird looking wagon. Morning, and it's Friday. Anyway, I don't know, I'm starting to feel less congested. I think I'm still sick though. Either way, the point is, did you hear about Rich Homie Quan? Anyway, morning. Parent pickup line type action. Anyway, oh yeah, I was thinking it was the hubby bearing thing. Nope, it's the ball joints. Anyway, yeah, go figure. That's what when I dropped it off there, I told him, I said, I was like, it could be the tie ball rod joints or the thing and the bearing, and I just figured it was the bearing because that's what we just did on the other side, and I don't know, whatever. Oh Jesus. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, let's see. It was a lovely pickup truck in such wonderful shape, right? That's why I had to replace. What have I done so far? We done both the hub bearing assemblies in the front, and then I redone one, so that's basically 3. The radiator, or not radiator, the transmission cooler line, return lines, cooler, transmission cooler, something like that. Tires, brakes, rotors, um, ball joints now. I mean, eventually it's gonna be a new truck again. Oh my god. You ever seen that movie, The Money Pit? Anyway, when you ain't got no wagon, and you're only half the man you used to be. Anyway, the point is, I seen this comment, right? And I didn't really say nothing. Well, I mean, until now. Because I was like, what? You know, finally, I was all like, what? Anyway, I seen this comment, right? And they said, that Mr. Scrappity guy, he's hard on his equipment. That's right. He's a real brute. That's not exactly what they said, but more along the lines, you know. Anyway, and sort of speak type action. Anyway, and what I was gonna say was, no, I am not. I mean, I work my wagon, but I don't work it to death. I was gonna say, I know this guy. His name's Marty. Have you seen his equipment? Anyway, I'm just saying, man. No, I'm not hard on my equipment. It's a ball joint this time, which is just a part. And occasionally parts need to be replaced. Especially when you take into consideration that that's a 2013 pick-em-up truck. I acquired it around 2022 or so. And it only had 23,000 miles on it. Which means that thing did a lot of sitting in Quebec, where it's real snowy, from what I hear. Anyway, I'm imagining that it did quite a bit of rust and just sitting there, you know. So, anyway, guys think we can pick a winner? Hey, that's how them canopy things get all bent up and we find them in the garbage. Anyway, neighbor dude, your shit's blowing away. But you see, I did this thing. It was a thing I did when I didn't have a wagon. It was all like, oh, it's basically like my version of ordering a $14 greenhouse off of Temu. But what shows up? Temu, Shein. Anyway, name any one of these Chinese sites. You know, if you order a $14 greenhouse. But what shows up is some little mildly stocky, I would say for his height and weight, you know, mildly stocky. Anyway, a guy with a wagon, but without a wagon at the moment, and a bunch of garbage he's picked up at the time. I don't know. Anyway, I invested $14 in a roll of plastic, and I did a thing. See, it's got a door in it. Oh, I nailed it shut, but it's got a door. And the air can go in. I got these little, I made some holes in it, which it's kind of like you wrap this whole thing in plastic and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to count all the nails, but you put all these nails in it, and then you go back and you cut some holes in it. But I needed a thing. Ooh, look, there's a bug in there. Die. Anyway, yeah, so it's got some airflow type action, and it's up off the ground type action, and it's got a wood floor in it type action. Anyway. The first version was more square, and I was like, I really don't like that, you know? It doesn't really need to be square. Oh, and then I cut up some piece of a curtain I had found in the garbage, and I did some little, like, padding type action. So, and then some of them clothes hangers, I had a couple of clothes hangers lying around still. I used some of those for, like, just bracing under there, you know, in case it was to try to puddle. Oh, and this is pieces of trim. Trim. Ladies? Anyway. Yeah, so I did a thing. That's the thing I did. Anyway, we're supposed to be getting the wagon back today. That'd be a thing too. Anyway, that's a thing. Why is his foot itchy? Anyway, what's that? Uh-oh, I think my batteries is dying. I can't see what I'm filming. But that's my wagon, and it come back with my motors. He must have made enough off doing that mechanicing job there that he didn't have to take the motor truck. But anyway, look, this is that an upper control arm? I think that's what that might be, but it's got this guy was real sloppy, ladies. Anyway, yeah. So and it's back. So, give one Mr. Scrap for Cash a big thank you. Anyway.
Yeah.